Hinchcliffe, Rahal, Castroneves, Kanaan, Pagenaud. Those are the 5 on the lead lap.
Tony hanging back a little bit. He wants to get a good restart, so he's going to try and jump this thing with Pagenaud right on his tail.
Pace car is pulled off. Under 10 to go here at Texas Motor Speedway. Who's going to get it? Back up to speed. It's Hinchcliffe. He has the jump on Rahal. Castroneves, Kanaan looking to the outside of Elio, side by side for third. Here comes Tony Kanaan.
Kanaan with a huge draft off Castroneves on the front stretch. Now we're 3 wide going down the back stretch. That's what new tires will do for your speed.
Castroneves with that light down for a second. Pagenaud on the inside, they touch these 3 guys, but Pagenaud's going to go for the lead.
Tony Kanaan never lifted, despite Graham Rahal sort of ping-ponging between the 2.
This is exactly what Hinchcliffe wants. These guys fighting 2 wide and him just hold this gap. But Pagenaud on the bottom, Castroneves on the bottom, Tony Kanaan trying to work the high side. Graham Rahal 3 wide.
I feel like Hinchcliffe's going to be a bit of a sit and duck here.
Here we go. Big run by Kanaan coming off the corner. Big run. Oh, they almost touch on the front straightaway. You had to lift out of it, and Rahal on the outside.
Graham Rahal back in the fight. Here comes Hinchcliffe. He's now being swallowed up.
The lane just opened up for Kanaan. 3 wide, 4 wide, and you will not get through the corner like that.
Oh boy.
Pagenaud, the championship leader, will back out. Kanaan on the low side. Hinchcliffe in the middle. Rahal in back. Now it's side by side for the lead. Hinchcliffe by a nose at the line with 5 to go.
Hinchcliffe's getting the push from Graham Rahal right on his tail. This is the closest they've run all night. There is a push effect when you get cars lined up behind each other. Kanaan on the bottom. Look at the run Pagenaud gets.
Such a smart drive by Pagenaud to back out of that 4 wide. That might be the move that wins him the championship when we get to Sonoma. But they're still 2 wide. Here comes Graham Rahal. He wants more.
3 wide, looking for the lead. Kanaan in the blue car on the bottom side. Hinchcliffe up top. Second row is Pagenaud and Rahal.
Kanaan's
with Pagenaud
ahead.
on the bottom.
Kanaan was slightly ahead there. He needs a little help of a push here from Pagenaud as they go too wide, 2 wide. This is very old style Texas racing here. It's going to be whoever can get by a nose. Kanaan is the leader by a nose there on that lap.
3 to go. Castroneves has lost momentum. He is a second and a half back, so it is a 4-car race.
You got 3 guys.
Whoa! In the warm-up.
Graham Rahal all over the place. 3 guys that only care about a race win, and Simon Pagenaud trying to protect the points.
Kanaan has a nose ahead through the corner. Hinchcliffe beats him to the line.
Under 2 to go. The 3 up front haven't won all season. The championship leader is in 4th. Kanaan down to the low side. Hinchcliffe is way up high with Rahal pushing it. Rahal looks to the outside, and here comes Pagenaud again back into the mix.
This is going to get really, really close. These guys are almost wrecking. Last lap.
1.5 miles to go. Hinchcliffe is still in front. Rahal behind him, edging just in front of Kanaan. Here's Pagenaud. Those 4 on the lead lap, racing for the win. Rahal down to the bottom. Rahal to the front around. Graham Rahal has taken the lead on the final lap. Can Hinchcliffe battle back? Kanaan still in the mix. Rahal and Hinchcliffe to the line. Graham Rahal has won at Texas Motor Speedway on the last lap pass of James Hinchcliffe.
Graham Rahal started to celebrate, but Hinchcliffe was right there. 8 thousandths of a second. I felt like Graham had his hand up a little too early, but he just held on. What a finish.
He did the perfect over-under. He worked the high side, and when the door opened up on the bottom, he cut to the bottom and sliced inside of Hinchcliffe and beat him by literally a hair, and that was it.
That was old school Texas Motor Speedway racing tonight. The top 3 separated by less than 1/100th of a second.
Graham Rahal just sliced them up like a what?
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja. That was awesome.
And he called his shot. If you didn't join us before the race, we had the radio after the final practice. He said, "This is a rocket ship and we are going to the front."
He did it right here. He did the over-under. He was on the high side right here, and as they came down the back straight, we got a big toe here, and he, instead of going for the high side, he sliced to the bottom right here, and then pushed Hinchcliffe up the track. And as they came off of turn 4, Hinchcliffe started to get the run again with the draft, coming onto the straight, and look, he just moves him up the track, and he's already celebrating, but it's not over.
Oh my.
Look at how close that was. I told you, Graham, you know, you put that hand up, you pick up about 5 pounds of drag. He almost lost that thing by celebrating too soon.
Is he doing his own version of Usain Bolt? Wants to look over at the guy in the other lane?
Well, I promise you there was a smile on his face just like Bolt. Let's have another look at how close this finish was. Here you go.
Wow.
That's close.
.008.
And it's got to be frustrating for Hinchcliffe to come that close after such an incredible car. Look, he just can't believe it. He said, how did we lose that one?
James Hinchcliffe led 188 laps in this race, spanning over 2.5 months.